I am Evelyn and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be repotting my Philodendron Gloriosum using these self-watering planters. These self-watering planters measures 15.5 inches long and 5 inches in height. So let's go ahead and take out these packaging plastic bags. Inside this planter is a cocoa disc or cocoa coir, but I will not be using this in this repotting session for today, so I'm gonna place this aside. Same thing with this one. And also in this small package is an instruction on how to use your self-watering planter and a water level indicator. So you can take off this container here. So this is where you are going to place the potting media, and then you're going to place this inside here. This is the water level indicator. It comes in 3 parts. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. So we have to insert this part in this white tube, just like so. Hold it just like this. And insert this yellow stick looking thing right in this hole, just like that, and try to hold this yellow stick while you are going to push this white tube in this hole. Push it as hard as you can. Then right after that, you can place this part of this water level indicator. And you gotta push it hard here. We'll do the same process in the other planter. Right after that, we are going to start repotting our Philodendron Gloriosum. For the potting media, I am using cocoa husk, horticultural charcoal, pumice, and also mycorrhizae as my fertilizer. So we are going to start off with this beautiful Philodendron Gloriosum right here. This is the newest of my 2 Gloriosums. So I'm gonna be adding potting media in this planter right here, maybe up to almost to the top of this rim right here. I'm gonna take off this Philodendron Gloriosum. I'm gonna place my fingers like this and flip this over, just like so. Look at those beautiful roots right there. So I'm gonna loosen this soil a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want to break too many roots. All right, that's probably good enough. Okay, I'm gonna add more potting media here. Oops. I'm gonna loosen up this part as well on top right here so that I can add a new potting media. One of the most important thing that we have to remember about Philodendron Gloriosum is that it is a crawler. So with that being said, we have to make sure that this part of the plant is not fully covered with soil. If anything, we have to just place this right above the surface of the soil. And the reason for that is because that will prevent this part of the plant to be rotted. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this part here first. Right here. I'm gonna add new potting media here. Just like so. I'm gonna adjust it as I go. I'm gonna move this plant closer to you guys so that you can see it clearly. I'm gonna fill this part here with more potting media. I probably need to add more potting media right here. I need to press this potting media gently. If you notice that this part here is not level, so what I'm trying to do is fill this part up with potting media. In that way, this part here can be rested in the soil, and once the roots will grow in the nodes right here, it will help with the stability. I'm gonna hold this part here of the leaf because I'm trying to fill this up more with potting media. Since this is done, I am going to place this part of the planter right in this hole right here. All you gotta do is place it in and push it tight. Right after that, we are going to place this black part of the planter inside here. Just like so. Voila, that's all done. Right after that, I'm going to water this plant. I have two choices in watering this plant. The first choice is I can water this plant from the top, just like so. And then the water will eventually go in the bottom of this pot. All the way, making sure that all parts of the potting media are wet. Especially the fact that I place some mycorrhizae in this planter. In that way, it will also dissolve the mycorrhizae faster, especially on the initial watering process. Our next option is we can water it right from the hole here. One thing you have to make sure that this yellow stick is gonna reach towards the word here max, which is the maximum level for the water. I probably need to add a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna double check that later on. So I'm gonna set this aside and then I will work on my second Gloriosum. This Philodendron Gloriosum was previously shown in my last video, and this leaf haven't unfurled yet. And there's a new one growing right here. We're gonna set this aside first and then add this potting media in this planter. This one I am going to mix the potting media from this container and the new potting media. With this potting media right here, this have worm castings and I believe Osmocote. So I will add some of this here first. I'm gonna mix everything together to keep it balanced. Since this one have a lot of roots already, I am going to scoop it this way to take it out from this blue container. I have to make sure that I'm not cutting any roots. So as you can see, the problem with this circle container is that it's too big for this plant right now. This is not the right time to plant this one in the big planter or container. I'm gonna place it in this corner right here. I'm gonna give this part here a little bit space because I wanna add in the new potting media. Oops. I am making a lot of mess right now. I will try to press it down as far as I can without breaking anything. If anything, the potting media should be level with the upper part of this planter. I'm just gonna drop the extra potting media inside here. I'm trying to make sure that this part here is pointing that way because I want this to grow just straight this way, not going to this side or this side. So I'm gonna hold it up this way first. I'm gonna add more potting media right here while I'm holding this part here because I wanna stabilize it. I hope this fertilizer combination that I have right now is not overpowering for this Philodendron Gloriosum. And then I will place this black thing right in this hole, just like earlier. Press it all the way down. And then I'm gonna place this inside here, just like earlier as well. I have to go get some water for this Gloriosum right here. Just to let you know guys, the reason why I'm doing this repotting inside the house is because it's very cold outside, it's very windy, and I believe it's gonna rain tomorrow, which is Friday, and Saturday as well. So it's gonna be a little bit chilly here. So I have to do my projects inside the house. I need to fetch more water. You see, the problem here is I place too much water in this container. As you can see, the yellow stick is right up against the top of this water level indicator. So what I have to do is take this thing off and get rid of some water. Let's pretend this planter here is empty, and the reason why this potting media is placed all the way on top in level with the upper part of the planter is because once this plant grows all the way to the end right here, and let's assume that this planter is empty, meaning there's no plant on it but there's a potting media, the plant can just easily grow from here all the way down here and can just easily transition to the next planter. So that's the main reason for that, which is actually a good thing. And you know what? I'm noticing that this yellow part here of the water indicator is going all the way on top, so which means I need to reduce the water level from this planter. I have to wipe the outer part of this planter because you can visibly see all the dirt. So I don't like that one because it looks filthy. So I'm just making use of some baby wipes. Actually, I can take this dirt off here as well from the table. Probably need to wipe the upper part here. I don't want too much dirt on top of the planter. Just like so. Place it in the corner like that. Well, I'm just realizing that I'm using a dirty gloves. So whenever I touch the planter gets dirty. So I may as well take off the gloves and make use of a clean one and then wipe the outside part of the planter. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if this will make our work easier. One of the good things about using a self-watering planter, especially the one that have an inner planter and an outer planter, is that you can take off this part here, the black part of the planter, and then you can wash this outer part of the planter. And another reason that I like it is because I don't have to water my plants every single day. With my busy schedule, I just don't have time with it. Even though I check my plants every single day, I just think that watering them every day is kind of like a lot of work for me, since I got too many things going on with my personal life. So I'm trying to reduce my workload in regards to taking care of my plants. I'm gonna clean the table here too. All right. If you are new to my channel and you like this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button below and click the bell button as well. In that way, you'll get notified when my new video uploads. This is Evelyn saying thank you for watching this video. Bye!